2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yes, what lessons have they learnt in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? Going with the hybrid. Should find the green.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Such soft hands.
And a par putt awaits him. Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock solid par right there.
He's currently in a share of top spot. The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
Yeah, nicely played. Long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Little birdie look in here.
Ooh. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Big putt for par coming up. Nice stroke. For the par. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Oh, he's in the spot he feels most comfortable. That's first place. I don't think he's going to want to let that go.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
That's some good golf right there. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Ouch, that hurts. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The first of the par fives, Rich, the fourth hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
That's a bit out of shape. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Yeah, that one will play. Getting ready to play their third. He shares the lead. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Lining up the birdie putt here.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Justin Thomas. This group rivalry could get interesting.
Like the look of this one. That's a great play at a great time because they've not only moved up the leaderboard, they've now moved one shot in front of their rival. Still in the lead now after that hole. The fifth at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front nine, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
Even for the day, in a share of second spot. Wow, that's bold. He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
That's disappointing from one bunker to the next. And here we are with the third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
This is what they have left for par.
That's disappointing. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. That's tracking. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Second shot here on the 6th. Even for the day. Currently tied for second. You like that, didn't you? And this putt for a share of the lead. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And that will take him to 1 under. Checking the standings now, and they're currently tied for first with multiple major champion Collin Morikawa.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
This one's bunker bound. And he's not hit the mark on that approach. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Get excited. This could go in. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Birdied their last hole.
Playing this shot from the sand. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Currently 1 under for the day. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
That's frustrating. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And that will take him to 2 under. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front nine, the ninth, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in two. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front nine, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. Getting ready to play their third. He's got a two-stroke buffer. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Shame it didn't drop. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final nine coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Let's check out this great shot by Lexi Thompson a moment ago.
Fourth shot here.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Going with the 7.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green. Yeah, this is looking nice.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And as we look at the scoreboard, they're currently in first, with Harold Varner III in second. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Sitting at 2 under, currently in the lead. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
11 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds, out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the third shot. Currently leading by 3. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Just didn't drop. This is a par putt. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
This one might roll into the rough. All right, let's see if he can improve on this bunker play. This would be a great up and down. Oh, almost went in. This putt for par here.
This one's looking good.
Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
He's currently sitting in first place. And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
And back to the play, shall we? 12 feet to the cup coming up. Was on a good line. Putting for a par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Now, coming out of the rough,
missing the green was always in the cards.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is about 24 feet for him here. This is what they have left for a par.
This is buckets. That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Bugger, a bogey. Okay, let's get back to the action. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hills Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, what a shot by our leader. What's in front of them, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. 7 feet to the cup.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Well played. And that will take him to 4 under. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, that's too bad. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his 2nd shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Yeah, well played. And this putt for the tournament. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more.
And there's your Arnold Palmer Invitational champion. A stout performance on a very strong golf course.
And that was a performance that the King would have loved to have seen there, Luke. What a great win by this player.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.